Hey guys, happy Monday, and we are starting the back half of this 8-week cycle, right? So we've been squatting every Monday, and we're gonna go back to the back squat. So we're gonna be doing same thing we've been doing, 12-minute window. We're gonna be building up to a 3-rep max for today. And I've been saying each one of these strength portions, try to get at least 5 working sets in, all right? So back squat review. So when you come out of the rack, always take your time, get the best position you can. So come under the bar before you stand up. Make sure you find that good shelf on your back, squeeze your shoulder blades together, stand straight up, take a step back, set your feet, big breath. Good deep squat, and think speed as you stand up, all right? So when this gets heavy, particularly if you're going for a true max, you're gonna stand up. You might have to take a few seconds, breathe, reset. Okay, so I always remind people, particularly for the back squat, this is not just for the sake of back squatting. It's fun to squat a lot of weight, but ideally we want to maintain a good vertical torso, good deep squat, so that this strength will translate into the other movements that we squat, such as thrusters, wall balls, cleans, snatches, all that good stuff. So really fight for good position. For those that are newer, not lifting heavy weight yet, we're going to do tempo squats, all right, for sets of 5. So again, just reinforcing good position. Tempo means you're going to slow it down on the way down, so you can take your time to think a little bit more, thinking knees out, chest up, nice and slow, hit the bottom, and stand back up. Again, always thinking speed as you come out of the hole, okay? So that will be our strength for today. Let's talk conditioning. All right, guys, we got a fun little sprinty workout for you. It's 3 rounds, 10-minute time cap. It's gonna be 15 front squats, 50 double unders, and 5 wall walks, all right? So we'll talk about this again. You have a 10-minute window here, so always try to adjust the workout to beat the time cap, all right? So the front squats are 15 reps. This should be like your most common barbell weight. So it's gonna be 95 for guys, 65 for women prescribed. You're gonna come off the ground. You'll probably wanna squat clean your first one to get that first front squat in. And then ideally you're hitting these unbroken, okay? Maybe in the last round you gotta break it up, but working on keeping the elbows and chest up, good deep squat, okay? If you hit that wall, you've gone really hard, you might have to break it up in the later rounds, okay? But again, something that you're comfortable moving with bigger unbroken sets going into our double unders. So it's 50 double unders. Again, a number that you should be comfortable with here. 50 is designed to be done more or less unbroken. You start maybe breaking it up because your legs are tired from the squats. Maybe you trip because your legs are fatigued. But feel free to adjust the number down to something you're more comfortable with, like 30 reps around. Or do as many as you can in 1 minute. We always talk about this. Just practice your double unders when you get tired, and you'll start having little breakthroughs, okay? So review as always, starting with slow singles for that pace. Elbows are back, feel the wrists going, okay? You're going slow because you want to start to work in a double over time, okay? If you do really fast singles, it's hard to work in a double from there because the timing is different, right? So start slow, and over time, try those doubles and see if you can get better, okay? So again, adjust the number as needed there. No more than probably a minute working on the doubles. From there, we go to the wall walks. 5 wall walks can be tough, okay? So again, if these take you forever, you're gonna hit the time cap, maybe go down to 4 or 3 reps per round, or you can reduce the range of motion. But I like working on the full range of motion if needed. These reps start laying on the ground with your feet to the wall. Start by sitting back, straight arms, tuck the chin as you put one foot up on the wall, and push. Keep those arms straight as you walk back, get about 6 inches from the wall, and then walk back forward, and you're not done until you lay all the way back down, okay? So the way you can scale is just reduce the range of motion. So put a line on the ground, if you can, or use a mark that's on the ground, and just walk up to where you're comfortable. So same exact start, step your foot up. It might be just one step as you're learning position here, and then back out, okay? But find a standard that you can maintain. Again, this is a short workout, so scale the reps as needed. 10-minute cap, have fun with it, guys. And we do have a finisher today as well. All right, we have a fun finisher for you today. It's gonna be 2 movements, 2 rounds through. It's gonna be single leg deadlifts. We're gonna do 8 reps on one leg, and then we're gonna do a 30 to 60 second hollow hold, 8 reps on the other leg, and then 30 to 60 second hollow hold, and do that whole thing 2 times. So single leg deadlifts are great, building good core strength, good body awareness, and it's gonna be holding a weight. You can hold a barbell, you can hold a kettlebell, dumbbell, anything you want, but we're really trying to reinforce this hinging through the hip, okay? Working on a little bit of balance, okay? And when you're doing this, I always tell people, try to focus on your foot staying flat on the ground. You don't want your think about your big toe knuckle really pressing into the ground through your whole foot. Your knee is not locked out, but it's just unlocked. It's slightly bent, okay? And reach back with that back foot. What we want to avoid is something like this, right? Where the foot stays low and you round the back. You want from the top of your head through that back foot to stay in a nice straight line. If you have tight hamstrings, you might not be able to go as far, okay? But again, working on good control, working on balance, okay? 8 each leg. The hollow hold that you'll perform in between is a great core builder, and it's a lot harder than it looks to do for a long period of time. So ideally at least 30 seconds. The full movement is extended legs and arm. Okay, we're trying to get a nice straight line without letting our low back come off the floor. So I don't want to be here. My hands and feet are off the floor, but I'm missing the purpose, right? If I have that arch, we want our low back touching the ground. So the way you make this easier is by making yourself more of a ball. So this is the easiest position. So the most basic version would be holding this for 30 seconds. Okay, if you want to make this a little harder, put just one leg out in front of you. Okay, still feel your low back touching the ground. You can do both feet out. Again, arms at your side. Hardest version is fully extended. Okay, so make sure you're getting at least 30 seconds each round. Go to a smaller position if you need. This is for quality, so don't rush between movements. And that is our finisher. See you guys tomorrow.